All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. If you've clicked on this video, if you're tuning into this video, I wanted to. I don't even know why I want to make all these videos. I guess it's fun. I don't have anyone to talk to, so if I want to talk about anything that I think about, I just make a video, I guess. Anyways, so it's about like just stuff in the news again. I guess it's I don't know why I'm always like there's there's an army of wolves that lives in my head. Have you guys ever noticed, like, I've noticed anyways, when I watch my videos, it literally looks like, not literally, but it kind of like just listening to my voice like playback, I get the feeling that I'm straight up like being threatened by someone off camera, like aiming a weapon at me. Like the way that I talk, I sound like I'm so scared to like say the right word, or that I'm trying so hard to use like smart words, like fancy like college words, because I want to make everyone I just need to make sure that everyone knows that I'm like really smart. And I think it makes me sound like literally worse than if I just talked normally. And but yeah, I'm a deep thinker. I have trepidation. But also, like, what does that mean again? I can't remember. But anyways, so I just wanted to talk about the whole the disappearings. The disappearings. What do you mean by that? What disappearings? Like, I've just been seeing it in the news that it's like this green card holder, like, again, like, what does that mean? I don't even know what that really is. But like, so they're a non-citizen permanent resident, they have like some kind of work permit, I don't know, either way, they're just like someone here in the United States. They're not a citizen of the United States, so in a certain sense, like, I guess, okay, they are kind of like a guest or something, like, I don't know, they're just a foreigner like living in our land. Now, and remember, right, I just heard it in my head, like, the scriptures say, like, to the ancient Israelites, God tells the ancient Israelites, you always have to treat the foreigner living in your land like very well. If you don't do that, it's going to corrupt the land. And like, I always like to use personal, I feel like the scriptures always say it'll defile the land. I like to always say it'll make the government collapse. You're going to collapse the government. Like, it's going to be, but I feel like it's the same. It's the same message, right? Like defiling the land and just like the chaos and the whatever, and the government collapsing and like the chaos. It's all kind of the same principle, same idea. I just feel like, so what is going, like, so wait a minute, so what is going on here? Like, we're just like revoking the whatever, some kind of legal status, like, so these people who have the green cards, the work permits, we are revoking their permits, and then we're just grabbing them, like, and I say we, but I kind of feel like you or them, or like, not me. What do you mean, like, not me, not we as in like me, but like them, but also like we as in like all of us together, like, so it is kind of me, like, what, so maybe that's part of why I feel like I want to make the video, like, because it is me too, like, it's we, it's us, like, it's all of us, like, wait, what are we doing? Like, oh, like, hold on, wait, what are we doing? So we revoked this person's like eligibility, and then we just like grabbed them off the street, like, it just looks bad, at least, and it kind of made me feel like it's wrong. Like, so you arrested this guy at 5 a.m. I heard for one of the, like, there's been a couple of these cases. I guess I've heard of maybe, I think, three of them. I guess three, if I'm being most honestly literal. But I've also heard that like there's been up to like 300 of these. There's like high level politicians in the government, and they revoke the legal status. Then they like send a team to, I guess, like, deport these people, right? But I guess, like, I mean, I specifically use the word disappearing, right? The disappearings, because I guess like it was something that I did kind of learn from like Sam Cedar at the Majority Report. Like, I wish I had a greater, I can't really remember. Like, but there was some discussion on that specific word choice, right? Because it's sort of like, well, they're not necessarily like, are they? Well, maybe I should ask, are they being like just straight up deported? It's more like they're just being disappeared. Like, I don't know. And it's like, I saw footage of one of these happening, and yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it's not my intention to make this like a news recap, right? Like, we can all see it on the news. So I don't want to just end up repeating what I heard on the Majority Report. I want to give my thoughts on it, which I think is more of like a spiritual take on it. It's sort of related to like an ethical, moral thing, but more like just spiritually. Like, I just find it concerning. Basically, I just feel like, can we stop doing that? Like, sure, you can revoke whatever you want to revoke, and you can deport whoever, like, but I'm just saying, like, we need to do these things, like, in the daytime when the sun is out, in, like, a court hearing that's public, and if you're doing it any other way, like, that's just, and I'm not even here to be, like, threatening or, like, but just, like, more like, but I guess we all know this, right? Everyone knows this. So maybe I am just coming off as like preachy. What can I actually do? Like, it's kind of more like a warning. Like, but this is going to. I understand that some of us feel like this is going to make things better. I strongly believe it's going to make things worse. It's going to make things worse. Like, what? Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. Oh, like, for sure, like, if these people are guilty of all these, like, and so because of their criminal guilt, they're disqualified from staying here and having like some status here. Okay, fine. That should be very easy for you to like prove like in court at a hearing, right? So okay. But the whole, like, we're just going to disappear people and we're just going to grab them and, like, and I think part of the whole, like, so we're saying disappear is because, like, we don't even really know. Where are they? What were the and it's like, well, there wasn't any charges, really. They were just here as guests, and we politely asked them to leave. And I just kind of feel like, dang, saying it that way, I don't know. Don't say I don't know. Like, what were you? I mean, yeah, I guess, like, a host always kind of reserves that right. Let's extrapolate the, just the basic concept to another situation. Like, if it was your house privately, and you were hosting someone at your house as a guest, and then you wanted them to leave your house, and you don't want to host them anymore, and you don't want them to be your guest anymore, do you have to, like, you know what I mean? You could do that at any time. Like, it's my house, leave. So I kind of feel like maybe I'm the one who's being a hypocrite here. Yeah. But I feel like it's for sure got to be like a vibe. And I guess the one video I'm thinking of, the other thing too is, like, I feel like all the major arrests, all the major, like, headlines and all the news that I've heard of these people this is happening to, they're all, like, highly educated people in, like, postgraduate degrees. Not, like, postgraduate, but at least, like, post-undergrad, right? They're, like, students somewhere going for, like, a PhD or a master's. Bless you. Bless me. I guess I can't say bless. Well, why can't I? Lord, bless me. Please bless me. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, if we're going to deport them, or let's not disappear them, right? At least let's not do that. But if we are going to deport people, let's just do everything like in the light, right? In the light. That's just what I'm thinking. But still, right? If you were hosting someone privately at your house as your guest, you absolutely could kick them out at night. You totally could. I mean, I agree with you that you could, right? But is that true? What do you mean, is that true? I guess yeah. I'm making some kind of like legal, like, I feel like I'm glitching out now. I feel like, I guess I kind of have this problem where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this video about this topic and this is my position, but I never have a script or anything, and I never even really, like, I hardly even think about it ahead of time, right? So no, there's no like written script, and there's not even like mental bullet points. I'm literally just like, all right, let's just start freestyle rapping, like see what comes off the top of the dome. And then half the time I get into the video, like halfway into the video, I start like talking myself into, well, hold on a minute, like let me rethink this. And then it's like, oh, now the whole video, I'm just, the second half of the video is me discrediting myself, what I said in the first half of the video. But maybe that's fine. Maybe I don't have to be like, here's my position, and this is our battlefield. I guess you're on the other side, right? Or are you with me or are you against me? Maybe it's more just like, well, this is what I'm thinking, What are you thinking? How do you even do your thinking? This is at least an example of how I do my thinking. So I just feel like, let's be polite. Let's treat the foreigner living in our land politely. Like, for sure, if they are like criminals or whatever, like, we can probably, like, yeah, I do think it would probably be okay to like ask them to leave or even politely escort them out. But let's for sure, like, that is kind of like is that a fine line, or is that like I'm not sure what that means. It's a fine line. I feel like it's a rather obvious line, right? Like, you're either a criminal or not. So I just feel like if there's, if you just have like conspiracy accusations and these very vague, like, okay, this guy went to a protest to support Palestine in their resistance movement against Israel, and so you're just going to vaguely claim that this person like supports terrorism and is like an enemy of the United States, they need to be disappeared now. I feel like, whoa, that is probably inappropriate. Like, that is going too far, and that's over the line. That's over that so-called fine line. But if it's something very like obviously criminal, like, like this person is claiming to be here as like some kind of foreign student, and they're in our universities specifically just to like, I don't know, like steal research and then like send it back to their government, and they're literally like a spy, like stealing and betraying and like infiltrating, then like that's like a whole different thing. I do kind of feel like, but even in that case, I would still kind of feel like, well, we don't need to be like disappearing these people. There should be like the so-called due process and the whole like, the whole like, just because like, let us at least lead by example, that like if you're doing something wrong, we're not gonna just like do something wrong back to you. We're gonna like do something right. Okay, I guess that's pretty much my main concern. Yeah, I guess like my whole life is like a fight against hypocrisy. Really. My number one enemy, my great enemy is hypocrisy, is having consistency across different situations and topics, but applying the same set of like fundamental truths that are universally true in every situation. What's my alignment, right? I am I don't know. True neutral, lawful good. I don't know. Chaotic good. I feel like that's more like probably more lawful though. But I like the idea of like chaotic good. I kind of like the idea of true neutral. All right, anyways. I guess that's my video. Thanks for listening. Peace be with you. Peace be upon you.